one sentence, like charges repel each other, unlike charges attract each other. It means that positive will repel the positive, negative will repel the negative, but positive will only attract the negative and vice versa. Now, according to Coulomb's law states that the force on a charged body is directly proportional to the couple of charges and inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. So here a charge plus q, then coming to the neutral point, and after that minus q point is over here. So the distance between plus q to the origin is r, and from the origin to the negative side it is again r. So r multiplied by r will be equals to r square. Now one can ask the question that why we have written the charge as a negative, as charge has the magnitude positive. This negative sign shows the direction of the charge, that it is in reverse direction. Okay. So now coming to the point that firstly f directly proportional to q1, f also directly proportional to the q2, f inversely proportional to 1 over r. We can say the proportionality, constant of the direction of proportionality, but when we are taking the quantity in the denominator, it means inversely proportional, but in the multiplication the quantities are direction of proportionality. Now coming towards that, by combining all that equations or all that parameters, we can derive an equation which is derived as f directly proportional to q1 q2 over r square as shown. Now to remove the direction of proportionality, we have to insert some constant over here. So f is equal to k q1 q2 over r square. If we have discussed that constant always lie within independent variables, so force is depending on all that parameters, charges and distance. So now we can derive the value of k. So k is nothing but it is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught. So we can see that what is the value of pi, that is 3.14, is taken from the circle, and the distance of curve. So now coming to the epsilon naught is usually the or epsilon naught is generally known to be the permittivity of free space. Its value is 8.85 into 10 raised to power minus 12. Now coming to the point that what is the value of k, you have to put all the values. 1 over 4 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by 8.85 into 10 raised to power minus 4, we will get 9 into 10 raised to power 9, and it is a constant. So I have now unit. Calculating the force from a Coulomb's law, so F is equal to k q1 q2 over r square. We are supposing that charge of 1 coulomb and distance between the charges is 1 meter, standard condition. So by putting the value, F is equal to see here 9 into 10 raised to power 9 multiplied by 1 is divided by 1 square. So the value is equal to F is equal to 9 into 10 raised to power 9 Coulomb square per meter square, which is net force may be measured in according to SI unit Newton. So F is equal to 9 into 10 raised to power 9 Newton. Now coming to one another thing, that if there may be some material whose relative permittivity over here, see here the relative permittivity of air is equal to 1 of so many other quantities or so many other materials, say is rubber is 4, wood is 3. So it means that epsilon r is different for different materials. So if it occurs, so F will be then equals to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 over r square will be changed by F is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught epsilon r q1 q2 upon r square. So that will be given the value of each material. Okay. Now coming to the next point, that if we are replacing all 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught epsilon r, so we know that epsilon is equal to epsilon naught epsilon r, which is the permittivity, or we can say that this is the value. Epsilon will be equal to the product of epsilon naught epsilon r. Replacing the value we get is shown. F is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon only, and q1 q2 upon r square. Now if we are particularly going to the standard condition that q1 q2 might be a single charge, single piece of charge, and then the distance will not be equal to r square, but it will be replaced by r. So F will be equal to kq over r. It means the charge per distance will be giving the force when constant is over here. So that's all about Coulomb's law.